Okay, so we have an urgent information coming out. Russia's major 8.8 magnitude earthquake prompts string of 7 volcanic eruption. At the same time, there was another earthquake rocks New York. All right, 2.7. A 2.7 magnitude earthquake strikes near New York. Now, a lot of people is gonna say, "Well, that's not a big magnitude, Lewis," but for New York, it is. It is. This is not California. This is not the Pacific Ring of Fire. This here is the Atlantic Ocean. It's a whole different ball game. All right, but we're gonna focus on this one here. You guys want to check out New York earthquake? The link will be in the comments box. But there's been a lot of burning mountain waking up. All right, so 7 so far has risen, has started blasting ever since the 8.8 magnitude earthquake. So we're going to see what's going on in this one here, guys. Before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, Luis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the Cash App link and a PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Another way to support the channel is through Patreon. $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Thank you again for your support. All right, so it says here the massive magnitude 8.8 earthquake that struck off Kamchatka Peninsula. Give me a second here. Last week has triggered the activity of 7 volcanoes in the area, according to the Institute of Volcanology and Seismology of the Far Eastern branch of the Russian Academy of Sciences. But not only that, we are definitely seeing some earthquake happening in the Apple. I mean, that's way out there in the west. I mean, out there in the East Coast. The question is it connected? Well, it is connected. I do believe so. The 8.8 magnitude earthquake was felt all the way out there in New York. The shock wave. All right, and again, this all these talk about the hot blob underneath the U.S. that's coming from Greenland. All right, heading towards New York. So there's a lot of stuff happening. I do believe there's something underneath the ground. There's a lot of shaking going on. By the way, today it will be, I believe, the slowest day or the quickest day. I think the quickest day. So the day is going to go by quick. And the reason why the planet is spinning a little faster now. So we are definitely seeing a lot of things happening. The RAS said this is the first time in almost 300 years that 7 volcanoes erupted at once in the region. Director of the Institute, Alexey, described the situation as an extremely rare phenomenon that can be described as a parade of volcanic eruptions. The magnitude 8.8 earthquake that struck late on July 29 caused several aftershocks, including a magnitude 6 aftershock in the ocean near the Kamchatka at 6 a.m. local time Tuesday morning, according to the Kamchatka branch of the Unified Geophysical Service of the Russian Academy of Sciences. It seems like every day there's a 6-point plus. I mean, there's a lot of aftershock, and I will take it to the USGS and show you some more of the quakes. I think the biggest one today is a 5.8. 5.8 and 10 kilometers, so it's very shallow. The earthquake on July 29 has now caused the southern part of the Kamchatka Peninsula to shift southeastward, according to the local branch of the Russian Academy of Sciences Unified Geophysical and Physical Service. The Kamchatka branch of the Federal Research Center United Geophysical Service of the Russian Academy of Sciences have calculated the surface of the Earth shifted to the southeast, with the greatest shift occurred in the south of the peninsula, reaching almost 2 meters. The greatest shift occurred in the south of the peninsula movement that is comparable to the horizontal displacement that resulted from the 2011 earthquake in Japan. Seismologists acknowledge the peninsula has shifted somewhat more modestly, although they do not specify the exact amount. The eruption followed the volcanic activity of the Krashenikov volcano that saw lava flow in the last week for the first time in nearly 600 years. Local officials said that the lava flow was recorded in 1463. America wasn't even around. America was not around. I mean, it just, I mean, you had the Europeans, you had the Middle East, you had those countries out there, but America was not around. I mean, yeah, America was here, but it was not America. It was something else. The Bear seismologists told local media that there is a direct connection between last week's powerful earthquake and increased volcanic activity in Kamchatka. We attribute the eruption to the earthquake, which activated the magmatic foci and provided them with additional energy. Alexey, a corresponding member of the Bear Academy of Sciences and director of the Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, told TASS, a state-affiliated media in Russia. Once again, the volcano is located less than 150 miles away from the epicenter of the earthquake that struck off the east coast of the Bear Peninsula on July 29. Now it says here, the intense earthquake was one of the most powerful earthquakes ever recorded and the world's largest since 2011. It spurred tsunami warnings from Japan to Hawaii and the west coast of the U.S. Volcanic activity is common for the Kamchatka Peninsula, which is home to 29 active volcanoes, according to the U.S. Geological Survey, with 3 of those currently erupting previously laying dormant, according to the ROS. Massive eruption began at 6 a.m. local time on Sunday, prompting the evacuations of personnel in the area, according to the Kronotski Nature Reserves website. The Regional Ministry of Emergency Situations said there are no settlements along the ash plumes path of the volcano and said there are no registered tourist groups in the volcano's vicinity, which is a good thing. It's not a good area for people to be at. Again, 7 volcanic eruption hit the fan ever since 8.8 magnitude earthquake rocked the Pacific Ocean. Let me take you to the USGS earthquake map, and now I'm going to bring you some of the updates of New York City. Okay, so I'm going to show you this map really quick here. Let me just... Okay, you see this one here? That's New York. Alright, 2.7. Alright, let me just bring that up. There we go. So, that's the latest one. You see that blue dot? That's New York. Alright, so at the same time, if you look way down there, you see this other blue dot? That's a 5.7. Alright, so you have the Dominican Republic got hit. But this one here is 168.0 kilometers. That's way deep. But the Caribbeans are shaking right now. Let's go to Russia really quick. Let me just zoom it in so you guys have a better view. Here we go. Not much compared to last few days. I mean, this thing was like literally packed. All right, give me a second here. So the biggest one so far. I'm not seeing much. it seems like things kind of slow down. It seems like the magnitude is like going down now. I'm not seeing like a 6 point plus. I mean, there's possibly a 5 point plus, but other than that, guys, again, it seems like things are slowing down, which is a good sign. It is a good sign. All right, so that's Russia. That's where the 8.8 magnitude earthquake struck. All right, let me go. Let me take you to X really quick and see if we have any more updates of the New York earthquake. Um, um, Not much information. We do have this one here. A preliminary earthquake was detected about 20 miles northwest of Manhattan at 12:11 p.m. local time. Now, the magnitude has not yet been confirmed. Well, it's a 2.7. It's been confirmed. And there are no immediate reports of damage or injury. The quake was shallow enough to be felt across parts of the New York City and surrounding areas. Authorities are monitoring the situation and updates are expected shortly. All right, so that's what I'm looking for. Wow. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but it's raining. Big drops. Give me a second here, guys. And they go to thunder. 12:11 p.m. 1 mile from Township of Washington, New Jersey. All right, so let me go to this news article really quick and see what's going on. Earthquake jolts New York City and New Jersey suburbs. Any aftershock warning issued? Social media explodes with memes. So it happened today, August 5th. But from what I heard, people are saying they reported hearing boom sound. A magnitude 2.7 earthquake shook areas of New York and New Jersey around noon on August 5th, as per the U.S. Geological Survey. The epicenter of the earthquake was registered 2 kilometers southwest hillside in Bergen County. I used to live in Bergen County. So far, we received approximately 290, felt report this morning on this earthquake. This is a smaller earthquake than the one that occurred over the weekend, the USGS stated in a statement. Yeah, but one person said that it lasted longer than the 3.0 magnitude. New York and New Jersey earthquake. Any alert issued? According to Leonia police, the earthquake was felt in Leonia and the other settlements. However, no damage was reported so far. Tremors may have been felt in parts of New York City, stated Katz, the deputy mayor for public safety in New York City, adding that there is no need for quick protective actions unless anyone is harmed. If you felt shaking, check for hazards such as shifting items, falling debris, or cracks, he added. All right, so far that's all the information for that one. So, again, it was a shocking one. A lot of people was just a little concerned about the West Coast shaking, but just prepare yourself spiritually, physically, and mentally. But at the same time, there's been a lot of earthquakes, volcanoes. You even have flash flooding going on. I'm sorry, guys. Look at this here. I gotta bring this up. This is really sad. Completely, the entire village has been wiped out. A local stream overflowed its bank, sending a huge wave of water down nearby hills. Many houses were swept away. More than 100 missing. All that you see there has been swept away. Ooh. Wow. Man. They're saying entire village gone. We are definitely seeing a lot of shaking happening in the world. Look at this. This is happening in New York. This is coming out right now. New York City is blanketed by a cloud of hazy smoke from wildfire that are burning in Canada. Not only earthquake, but my goodness, the sun is blocked. You see that? That's happening right now. Please wear your N95s. Make sure your windows are closed. Be safe out there. Village swept away in very powerful flash floods in Himalayas. Over 50, well, it's 100 now, are missing after a massive flood tore through Uttarkashi, smashing homes and roads in seconds. Water surged from the mountains, swallowing entire village in the northern India's Uttarakhand state. Police are warning residents to stay clear of rivers as water levels keep rising. Experts say that the climate change is making these events more frequent and more powerful. But here's the thing. I believe what's happening is that we are seeing the signs of the heavens. The sun is increasing. The heavens elements are shaking. We are definitely seeing Bible prophecy happening right in front of our faces. We are seeing it, we are living it, and we are witnessing it all over the place. People need to start repenting. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Luis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Faith and trust in Jesus Christ. For He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.